Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Peter, all the way from South Africa. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subby, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. As you all know that it is Miss Universe Philippines FIFA, and on this video I am going to talk about the interviews. So I've got the top 10 of my interviews, the candidates that made it to my top 10. And I would like to share my views on that one and why I have them on my top 10. I'm gonna start from 10 until the number 1 spot, which is the one that actually impressed me the most when they were asked questions in that Q&A segment. So without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. So the first person on my list is Bula Khan. I am so impressed with her interview, her skills of speaking, the public speaking skills, they are there, and how she was at the beginning of the conversation because this was like a conversation, and I love the approach that she used when she was in that interview. She was you could tell that she's very free, she's opening up, because at the beginning of the whole thing, almost all of them, let me say almost all of them, you would see that they are a bit frightened, or they are a bit shy to speak or whatever, but I didn't feel like she was shy. She was just a bit scared, maybe, because that's the nerves. She was nervous, let me say. She was a bit nervous, but I think it is normal when it comes to having to sit down in a panel and they ask you questions that you need to answer. Like you've got a certain time period, they time you to actually speak or answer for a certain period of time, and when you are not finished talking, obviously the thing is cutting, and you're trying to make your own valid points. But I feel like she was very impeccable. I love her eye contact. I love that she included everybody. That when I'm looking at here, I'm looking at her. I love that she included everybody in the room, and she was very eloquent, very clear. She looked regal, she looked beautiful on that interview stage. I loved Bula Khan. Let's go to my number 9. My number 9 goes to Hawaii. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed because a lot of people don't have hair in the radar at all, but the lady can speak, and when she speaks from the heart. She puts feelings in her speech, and whatever that she went through when she was growing up, that she was I think she said she was born deaf. She had obviously she couldn't hear and stuff like that, but with all what had with the help of whatever the case may be, I think she is able to hear now. And how she's so passionate about all that, how she actually puts the feelings so that we can understand how she comes from. She actually has this effortless storytelling that has got feelings, and she is drawing you into the whole feelings, and she's playing around with your feelings, and the sincerity in her voice and the beauty in her eyes, and she's a breath of fresh air. She's just so fresh, and I'm just glad. I'm just glad that I was able to give everybody a chance to watch everybody, and now I have her on my top 10 best interview candidates. And I'm not even sorry that I have her, because I am so impressed. I'm so impressed. She's a very impeccable woman, a very strong woman. Let's go to my number 8. My number 8 goes to Baguio. Baguio, at the beginning I had problems with her public speaking. I had problems, and I can see that she has improved immensely. I can see that she has this beautiful eye contact that she's giving. That very cornered eyes, like very foxy eyes, they just give her all this aura that I cannot even explain to you. I just love this girl. I love the fact that maybe she listened to the critics, she listened to everybody that was actually saying good about her, but they wanted her to grow as a person. She has improved. I love a queen that improves themselves, and that's what happens here, and that's what happened here, that she has improved immensely. I love that for her. Let's go to my number 7. I know a lot of people are going to eat me alive. My number 7 goes to Iloilo City. I have stressed this so much on the previous videos that I did, or the previous video that I did, that Iloilo City is a good speaker. She can speak very well. We know that by now. And she's loved. We know about that by now. But I so hate what the interviewers are doing. They always go to the same question over and over, and then obviously Ilo will repeat herself over and over. It sounds like an old record. It sounds like I've heard it so much to the point that I don't want to listen to her anymore. And that is a problem, because they're asking the same questions. Obviously everything that she's saying, it will be repetitive and it will bore us. She is talking about her skin. I'm not saying she's not supposed to talk about her problems and her experiences when growing up, but I want to hear her talking about climate change, recycling, all these things, all these topics that are important, human trafficking, everything that is important currently. We want to hear about it, and we want to hear from her. We don't want to hear her story over and over. We heard that already, and we don't want to hear more. We're gonna hear maybe during the actual finals, or when she wins Miss Universe Philippines. We're gonna hear it at the Miss Universe platform. But this thing that they are doing, that they are making sure that she is over and over and over, repetitive, everything is just so frustrating, because we don't know her out of her skin. We don't know her out of her bullying ordeals, out of her sporting or athletic ways and stuff like that. We don't know her. So I want to hear more. We know that she can speak. That's why she's on my top 10. We know she can speak, but we need to hear something different from her. My number 6 goes to Northern California. This girl is extremely beautiful, first of all. She's beautiful. I hope she's doing well on stage. I hope she changed a bit on stage. I just realized that my mic is not on. It's not on camera. So whatever I'm talking here, I'm talking through the camera. My mic is not connected to the camera. So I hope and pray that you hear me clear, because I'm talking and now I realize, I see that the cord that's supposed to go to the camera is not on the camera. But Northern California is a very good speaker, and I love the fact that when she speaks substance. You can hear that she's a woman of power, and she knows what she's talking about, and you just want to listen to her all the time because of the tone of her voice. Not only that, you want to look at her because obviously she's a beautiful lady. So I'm not going to take her off here when it comes to speaking skills. She is good. That is what I'm saying. Let's go to my number 5. My number 5 goes to Cebu. Cebu City is one of the ladies that can just speak and drag you all the time, because when she speaks from the heart and she speaks with substance. She's a powerhouse. A little bit of her stage performance and stuff like that, I felt like a little bit of the stage performances, the previous stage performances, because I haven't watched the Miss Universe the Miss Universe prelims, Universe Philippines prelims. So I haven't seen her if she improved or whatever. But what I know is she's a whole package. And when she was answering the questions, I love her body language in answering the questions and how she engages everybody around. So that means you look around and you talk to each and everybody who is inside the actual room in order for them to feel like that you are ready to be a leader, because a leader doesn't look at one place. A leader is leading by looking around and checking if everybody is in the same line, right? Let's go to my number 4. My number 4 goes to Quezon Province. Quezon Province is a very soft speaker. I think she improved as well. When I look at her when she was talking back then and when I look at her now, she always have that sense of drawing people into the conversation, which is making everything special. It makes the person who she's talking to very special. She's a veteran, and you can tell from her speaking skills, from her engagement in the topic that she's getting asked, and how she's so free when she's talking. So you can tell that she got the training. She knows what she's talking about and all of those things. So let's go to my number 3. My number 3 goes to Kaenta. Kaenta is a very eloquent speaker. She's a good speaker. I'm not gonna critique her in anyhow. I just feel like she was not better than the 2 that I have on top. So we can just go to the 2 on top. My number 2 goes to Boko. But Ko'o is actually impressing me each and every day. She's becoming more and more out of a shell. Her interview was impeccable. Her interview was beautiful. She was just fresh in that room, and I felt like she can just get the crown. She can just wear the crown. She deserves that crown. She is one of the best, and I love that she is taking us through the emotions and the motions of the whole things that she's talking about. That's what I love about her. Let's go to my winner of this challenge. My winner goes to Tagig. I feel like we shouldn't even talk about Tagig. Tagig is just a good speaker. From her beautiful, I was gonna say, from her beautiful voice. Her beautiful voice is it captures you. It keeps you captivated by the things that she's saying. And just to divulge over there, I just want to say you will hear a different sound right now from now on, because my camera decided to actually die on me. My battery decided to die on me, and now I'm doing this voiceover. So Tagig is just an impeccable woman, and she's very light-hearted. What she speaks, you can hear that she's a leader. She doesn't use bombastic words. She doesn't use words that people might not understand, especially people that don't use English as their first language. She uses a very simple English, and she uses very simple sentences, but very impactful ones, very factual ones. And you can hear that she is a TV personality, because obviously not everybody is born a good speaker. So other people are born as good speakers, other people are trained to be good speakers, and when I see her, I feel like she got a good training when it comes to this public speaking thing. And yeah, so that is my top 10. I hope and pray that you will watch and enjoy this video, and also on top of that, please do make sure that you don't leave this channel without subscribing. I'll see you on my next upload. Make sure that you like this video, it helps a lot. And also please do comment down below with your top 10 or top 5 or top 3 that you think they were good on that interview. And also please make sure that your comments are clean, are very I need people to comment, to think before they comment. We can disagree with each other, but we don't have to disrespect these candidates. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic one. Peace out.